Greetings of the day. Welcome to my channel Chemistry Rapid MCQ. Today our topic of discussion is how to write answer up to required significant figures after performing arithmetic computations. To write answer up to required significant figures after performing arithmetic computations, certain rules are followed, which are as follows. Arithmetic computations are divided into two categories. First category includes addition and subtraction operations. Second category includes multiplication and division operations. So first of all, we will discuss the first category, that is applicable for addition and subtraction function. In case of addition and subtraction, the answer must not have greater number of significant figures after decimal than either of the original number. For example, in this first example, addition function is performed. Here two numerical values are given. First numerical value having 2 digits after decimal. Second numerical value is having only 1 digit after decimal. So your answer must have only 1 digit that is equal to that numerical value which one is having the least number of digits after the decimals. Same rule is applied for the subtraction. Now, while you are dropping the extension, you have to follow the significant rules that are followed for the rounding of significant figures. So after following that rule, you will get your answer 6.8 in addition and 3.5 in case of subtraction in the given example. Second rule category includes the multiplication and division function. In case of multiplication and division, the rule is little bit changed. In this case, you are to focus on the numericals values and you are to count the total number of significant figures. In the previous case, you are to consider only the number of digits after the decimals, the figures which one having the minimum number of digits after the decimal. You are to write your answer in only having the as many digits as these are in the numerical value which one having the minimum number of digits after the decimal. But in case of multiplication and division, you are to count the total number of significant figure. Say in first example, multiplication example, first of the numerical value is having in total 3 significant figure. Second numerical value is having only 2 significant figure. So your answer must have only 2 significant figures because this number becomes equal to that numerical value which one having the least number of significant figures. Same rule is applicable to the division operations. So you are to just check the different numerical values given and you are to find out which value is having the least number of significant figures and how many significant figures are in that numerical values, and you are to write your answer only up to that many significant figures. Whenever arithmetic computations are performed, the first step is convert your numerical values into the exponential terms. For example, say this value is given 329000. The preferably written numerical value is that one in which decimal is written after 1 digit. So in order to write this value in the decimals, you have to count the number of digits after that place where you are to put your decimals. So after that point there are overall 6 digits, so you have to write the exponential terms as a 10 raised to power 6. In the second case, decimal is before number of digits, that one is before the non-zero digits. Okay, so you are to write the decimal after the first non-zero digit, so you are to count the many digit where you are to place the decimals. For example, you are to place decimal after 4, so whatever number of digit before this 4 you are to count. Before this 4 there are total 4 digit, so you are to raise the power by 4. Since already there is a 1 decimal before that digit, so you are to write this power in a negative, 10 raised to power minus 4. So first of all, you are to convert your numerical values into the exponential terms, then you are to perform the arithmetic operation, that are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now apply your rules to these values. So while performing the addition and subtraction combination, you have to keep in mind the exponential terms of all the given numerical value must be same. For example, in this case, the first value, the exponential term is having power 10 raised to power 6 and second value is having power 10 raised to power 5. So first of all, you are to convert one of these in such a manner both these numerical value have the same power of exponential. So firstly convert this term, which is having power 5 into power 10 raised to power 6. After converting these exponential terms and bringing this power up to the same order, then write your both this numerical value, perform the addition function and add as usual and write whatever exponential terms as it in your answer. So while giving your final answer, you must keep in mind the rule. In first figure there are two significant figure after decimal. In second figure also there are two digit after decimal, so your answer must have two digit after the decimal. Similar operation you are to perform for the subtraction of numericals values. See, in first case the exponential term is 10 raised to power 6, in second case the term is 10 raised to power 5. So first of all you are to write both these values in terms of 10 raised to power 6. So once you make this exponential terms same, then perform the subtraction as usual. After performing subtractions, whatever is this exponential terms, write that exponential term as it. Now while giving your final answer, you are to follow the rules that we have previously discussed. As in first case there are only two digits, in second case there are three digits. So your answer must have only two digits because these are the least number of digits after decimal in a one of the numerical value. So your answer will be 9.40 then into 10 raised to power 6. In case of multiplication and division, certain different rule is followed. So firstly we will discuss the case of multiplication. In case of multiplication, you are to multiply the number as it, as these numbers are given, you are to multiply this number as usual. Then whatever is the exponential terms, you are to just sum the power of these two. So after multiplying these terms as it, you will get answer 9.126 and you are to take the sum of these two powers. That is 6 plus 5, that is 11. Okay, so you are to write your answer as like. So you are to follow the rules. In case of multiplication, what rule is followed? You are to just check how many significant figures are there in each of the numerical values. In first value there are three significant figures, in second values there are only two significant figures. So you are to give your answer only up to two significant figures because these two significant figures represents the minimum number of significant figures in the given numerical values. So in order to write your answer up to two significant figures, your answer would become 9.1 into 10 raised to power 11. In case of division, divide the number as usual. These are two numbers, divide this number as usual. And in case of exponential terms, you are to just subtract the powers. In case of multiplication, you are to add this power. In case of division, you are to subtract the powers. So after multiplying, after dividing these two terms, you will get this answer. After subtracting this power, you will get 10 raised to power 3. So same rules are followed. There are two numerical values given. In the first value there are three significant figures, in the second value there are only two significant figures. So your answer must have minimum number of significant figures that and either of the given numerical value. So minimum number of figures in the given numerical values were 2, so answer must be up to 2 significant figures. So again you are to follow the significant figure rounding of rules. After following these significant figures rounding of rules, you will get in your answer. You have to drop this extension. In this extension, the first digit that you have to drop is 5. If the first digit that you have to drop is equal to 5, you have to focus on the last retaining digit. If it is odd, you have to give an increment of 1. So in order to write your answer, you will give an increment of 1. 5 would become 6, and now your answer would become 3.6 into 10 raised to power 3. These are the overall rules that are given in a sequence. You can take the screenshot of these rules to make your quick notes. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you found the video informative, please drop a like and subscribe my channel. To link The link to related MCQ is provided in the description box. Thank you very much once again for watching my video.